Yo, 7 a.m.
Oh shit. Stop.
It's totally fine, don't worry. I've got no work for like the rest of the week.
If you're ready, Hamsky, I can go scream at them.
That's solid.
Jesus!
Yell at my PC. I can.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, you guys want to go in?
I'm busy for the week.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be in the bar.
You ready for your pre-scene? In the bar?
I'm gonna go into the bar.
Hey.
Yo.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, I was upstairs doing something. Magpie. No, I'm not doing drugs. I don't do drugs. I barely even drink. We need Magpie. Right?
To be fair, you could probably use some anti-anxiety medication.
I'm good. I don't like that judgy tone.
Or medicine for attention deficit, to be fair.
Judgy tone.
He talks like that all the time, though. That's not really.
Yeah.
That's true. He's super. I like you, RG.
Is a judgy tone.
Diagnostician.
Alright, so
Anxiety medication.
I don't need anxiety medication. What I need to
sounds
do
like your
is
normal
kill a
tone, huh?
motherfucker.
What the fuck? Okay, maybe you do sound like that.
Okay. Magpie? Here's what we're doing today. I have talked to Optikos, who was previously thought to be involved with the kidnapping of Peep. Optikos is saying that they have nothing to do with it. The lens units that are involved are a new product line. They've only got like 1,000 out right now, is what Optikos is saying. They're kind of being rented and then stored back in the warehouse. So what I need you guys to do is look into all of the lens units that they have stored in this warehouse. See if there's anything off about any of them. I have a few more details involving a truck that pulled up. Let me look at the name again. There was a name on the truck. It was for like a military company of some sort. Hagen Works.
Kinda lacking on info there, boss man. So we think Optikos stole Peep for what? Did they use him for like
The lens
parts?
units are Optikos's units. They're a new product that they're selling. The lens units
Okay.
attacked Peep
Okay.
in an alley after he did an oopsie daisy.
So
A
we're
piece of
looking for
candy.
footage.
We're looking for
On these
anything
lens units.
odd in these lens units that I can finish really quickly.
Okay, I can do that.
A truck pulled up to Peep. Hagen Works was on the truck. I noticed in some footage. A single lens unit inside was sitting there. I perceived as like a boss of some sort. It had a red eye. Most of them have blue eyes. A lot of the other lens units were tweaking out a little, looking like they're being controlled or malfunctioning or something like that. What you need to
The scanner
do.
in my eye does literally specify on synthetic parts, so
Okay.
could help pick up on anything strange.
Then you guys need to go to this warehouse. Just look for anything off with the units. This might not even lead to anything, and this is just a small batch of them. Optikos said if they are malfunctioning, we don't want them all in one space, so we might make this a multi-part job.
You look for anything strange. I'll look for the footage. You two guard.
This seems agreeable. I also have a
vague amount of knowledge of Optikos things, so I
Yeah.
haven't really ever spoken to a lens unit.
If we don't understand anything, we'll pull you over.
Watch each other's backs, obviously. I don't expect this to be a trap, but be careful. With the connection.
We got it? Just
Mhm.
just a small warehouse full of malfunctioning synthetics? What could
I
possibly
think I
go wrong?
recognize the name of this company.
Hagen
I'm
Works?
pretty sure Kanto has
See if any of them
that on his
just
gloves.
turned off too. So.
Really?
Product of theirs?
Optikos told me Hagen Works is a manufacturing company of military-type supplies and
Trap or
surplus.
anything.
Everyone,
Bad idea.
let me give
They're cool.
let me give more detail on Hagen Works just in case that helps you. Optikos said Hagen Works is a manufacturing company of military-type supplies and surplus. Emmerich is an interesting man. He and Mandarin seem to hit it off well enough. I don't know who any of these people are. I'm assuming Emmerich runs the company or something. Not many lens units have access to Hagen Works machinery. We usually tend to buy them secondhand at surplus stores, and lens units might be advertised for security, but usually not with that heavy of tech. Let me take a look. They then brought me... They basically took it down from like 10,000 units to 1,000 units, and now we've kind of given it like 180 inside of this warehouse for now. Just be careful. Watch each other's backs. Don't expect anything anywhere to be safe.
Okay. Seems
That many?
rel-
We look for the most. Sorry, I'm just
seems
talking.
relatively simple.
It could be 30 to 180. I told them to put some off to the side so that my team doesn't get accidentally ambushed by some virus that's spreading or something like that.
We'll wait on that, but
Okay.
we'll get it taken care of for you, boss.
I don't want to make Optikos wait. If you guys are all comfortable and you're ready, we should go.
Yep. I'm ready. Everything's.
Dear Lord, if we let our
everything
corporate
works.
overlords wait a minute.
Look,
God.
I have...
Yeah, oh no.
I'm just gonna say something. I can't go against Optikos because I made a deal to buy Skipper's freedom. So, you guys...
We also can't really go against them because, you know, extremely expensive corporations know
Yes, I
exactly
know.
where we're located. So if
I
we
know.
stood against them, man, wouldn't we be fucked?
It's even worse for me, though. I will feel pain. I will probably collapse if I talk bad. So,
Feel pain? What
it's
did
a
they do to
magical
you?
contract. I made a deal
What? Our
so that I
tech,
could get Skip's freedom.
Ting, ting, ting. Okay.
our tech industry's using magic now?
This
I
one
hate
in
people.
particular.
I hate them.
Magic tech.
Oh, fuck with that. Oh, fuck with that.
Unlikely to affect these units. I think that is just a thing with Optikos himself. I think.
Well,
Maybe?
I don't think I'm worried
I'm
about.
not an
I just don't
engineer
want
or a
any
mage.
more bullet holes in me. That's all I care about.
Hopefully.
I'd like no more plasma burns.
Yeah, don't come back saying you killed like 70 things. Alright, just get out of there if something happens.
Houston.
Did you hear that, Arden?
Don't kill.
These are
No shooting robots.
I don't know if they're synthetic or sentient, but I think they're just robots.
You think I would shoot them for fun?
I'd hope not.
No, I wouldn't.
You know what? We can take the quick way. I can give you access to the corporal elevator
The
if you're
quick
okay
way?
with that.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a trip, but
Hey.
Yay! Do we need to add cocky?
wait, say
I
what?
can put on my best impersonation. Best impersonation of a corpo if you want me to. Should I
Alright,
wear my
yeah.
suit?
Just be professional.
Since we're corporos, technically, does that mean that we don't have to pay taxes?
Wait, no, I've been doing. You know
Wait, you
what?
guys been paying taxes?
You better be.
Yeah,
Do you not?
Okay, you that makes sense. Okay, you that makes sense.
I've been dodging the IRS for years. Why you
Skip, did Hamsky feel anything when he said, I made a contract deal, I can't say anything bad about them?
You know, it feels like there's like a little like pulse, just of static. Nothing that hurt. Just an acknowledgement almost.
Okay, thank you.
You live in an abandoned shack? Why?
Would you want me to throw down the portal and spawn, or do you think I should put it like where you guys would leave at the corporate
calling it an abandoned
place?
shack.
Oh no, I was talking about my actual home. I've just been saying the medical department for now.
day in VRCRP.
Alright, you guys
to
can't
go
walk
boy,
through
oh
here without
boy.
someone else, so don't
Boy, oh
apologize.
boy, I hate the
fucking
poor
God.
God, I just hate people without money. It's so
I
disgusting.
know, me too.
That man
I
was
heard
stealing
about those fuckers
trash.
I bet you don't visit the Cloud District often.
I wipe my butt with money. Elevator.
Very often.
Let's
Oh, what
go.
am I saying? Close
Yeah.
enough.
Oh look, isn't that something?
I also have a hovercraft we can take.
You got these.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, now Skip's in charge.
Shall I do?
Hamsky would put in the auto destination on his little hovercraft, which is really junky, and it has a little AI in it.
Wow, auto destination. Imagine, can't even drive yourself.
Hamsky can't. Okay, he'd stay in it after hearing RG bitch and moan about it. Okay. And then he'd be like, I'm staying here though.
Just in case I crash.
Okay.
Skipple.
Skip made this map, by the way. It's great.
Yes, sir.
Would you like me to, like, Asmo say anything or tell them anything specific?
You can give them the rundown again of like, don't fuck. We have cameras, we have lens units that are not part of
I'm
this
gonna
batch,
touch
we
it. I'm
do
gonna
not-
touch
I
it.
have never.
Don't touch it.
If you mess around,
I
you will
have
know.
never in my
I
life.
felt such an urge to hit the red button than right now.
Don't
That's
hit
why
the
you
red
didn't
button.
raise
Hey,
Running
So hit the
through
red
my
button.
veins.
Okay, technically you can walk back.
Hey, don't touch the red button, okay? Here I am. thinking
Basically,
it's
just
off in
give the
distance
fucking,
somewhere. It's right fucking in front of her face.
Like, just say like, hey, I'm here to watch you guys.
I'll stay with the
Okay.
PCs and like relay information in the comms.
Thank you.
I know it's a really
Oh,
small
so-
map.
Oh, we're getting all glowy.
That
Hold on,
is
I got this.
Um,
Oh,
glowy.
if we're going glowy, give me a sec.
I can make it worse.
Glowy.
Are
There
we
we
all
go.
glowing?
We're glowy.
Kinda, sorta.
This just indicates my feather armor.
Darkness. Oh, okay, this is
Alright,
actually too
it's
bad.
magic.
Oh, I need to fix that.
PCs,
All right.
get into the darkness. Oh, I look fucking frightening. Look at that.
Okay, I was
we're
about to say
going to go
I'd fuck
over
with it, and I was like, wait,
PC
no, hold on, I dig it. Wait.
Alright, one at a
Step into the
time.
light and then show off your shit.
Oh, step into the light. Go ahead, so you first.
Alright,
Show
you
us
got
what
the
you got.
talking stick.
Especially if it's relevant to robot investigation.
Oh, well, so his eye specifically actually scans for synthetic parts. It's supposed to help with like actual like reproduct surgery, but it also does work with synthetics technically. So mostly just to be used for like, you know, looking for like things that don't fit
Incorrect
in
hardware
the
components.
inadequacies of the machine. Yeah, basically.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. And he's also just got medical supplies. And he'll probably bring some tools with him. So like a very basic like repair kit, so like a ratchet and stuff like that.
Okay. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh god, it's fucking darkness.
Okay.
Do you
It was
need-
unintentional. I'm sorry.
Hi, my name's Arden.
I would appreciate it because it says that there's 3 lens units, but if you don't want to, you don't have to.
She's just a decker. She, you know, she has. This is her deck pad. She has a bunch of tools in her fucking, like, like outwire stuff, all
Fanny
that stuff.
pack.
She's really good at security footage. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what she does. She literally works on cameras all day. So if this is anything like cameras, she's good. She has the whole thing of being able to move metal. So, and this is what I do when I'm doing it.
Out of curiosity, when you move,
Go ahead.
when you move metal, like, can you tell what it's made out of? Not that
I will only be able to use move ferrous metals, which is
Gotcha.
like
Okay,
iron, silver, stuff like that. So think of anything that's ferrous, pretty much. And it has to be in her hand. Yeah.
I love Egyptian gods.
You shut up.
Oh wow.
Magpie is fairly simple. She has a bunch of weapons. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oops, props. I hate my fucking controller drift. Main one that probably have to pick up. Has a saw. This will cut metal. She has gun, hammer.
Gun hammer, oh shit.
In terms of skill set, you know what she knows. She's a scout. She's a scouter. I don't think she really has anything that's super useful here.
Protect me, Squire.
She's security.
They don't really have any abilities. Well, they do have abilities, but weapons, Kopesh, good for chopping, fields. SMG, I'll just say it's like 9mm, because it's like an R90 something from Titanfall. The only ability she really has is her cloaking, which I don't think is really going to be used, but yeah. It's like a shimmer.
I love that it doesn't do the clothes.
I know, that's so smart.
Yeah, because her clothes aren't
I
like
love
built
it.
for it.
There's walking
That's so
pants.
smart.
A walking set of trousers.
Love that shit, bro.
I
Very
think
cool.
that's
Thank you, player characters.
Can I click
Should
the
be
red button?
everybody.
Yes.
We gotta let the NPCs go click the red button first and change into their
Damn it.
avatars. I'm sorry.
Yummy.
Okay. Don't you dare move
We're not
forward a
carrying
single
our
inch.
guns.
Guns on sides?
I'm
guns
assuming
outside.
we're not like. Okay,
Hold on.
ready.
I decided on corporate white, right?
Yeah.
Get your ass back in here, Hamsky. So you can fucking escape.
What?
Alright.
Oh,
You
yeah,
stand a
I
little
was-
bit in
I
front
was
of the
gonna
door if you
relay
want to, and then move to the
information.
side.
If they were in the comms, unless you need me up here.
Just real quick, and then you can move back. Sorry.
Okay,
Once again, you can stand in front a little bit, and then like, Marl can give like a little bit of like, I'm here to make sure you don't mess around, spiel, and then move to the side, so that they can go first. Okay. All good?
Can you actually
Okay.
move a
You can go
little
back
bit
now,
in
Hipsky,
front of
if you
me so it kind of looks like you're guarding me?
Or I can carry you.
You know what? I'll be back here.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Go.
Greetings.
Sorry, if you're talking, you're muted.
Welcome.
Oh, there you go.
I trust you all found your way here. Okay.
This is a nice car
Yeah, wasn't
ride.
that bad?
Magpie, always a pleasure to see you.
Greetings.
Step aside. Let our esteemed guests come in. After you. Magpie.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to stay behind
Mm-hmm.
others.
Oh, it's fine. It's really bright. Like, it's really bright here. I like it. It's clean.
We pride ourselves on having wonderful lights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, 180.
Now then, welcome. I'm sure you've all been told what you are and aren't allowed to do. However, I will go over it again. Of course, any damages or mistakes will, you'll have to pay them. We pride ourselves on having the best everything, really. And I would just hate to invoice you something, anything really. Of course, I can just directly pay the invoice to your employer, but, let's just make sure we're not damaging or touching anything we shouldn't.
Understood.
As you can see, the requested units that you can inspect as you will. Be gentle, don't break anything. And if you have any questions, well, I, Moala, am always happy to help. Magpie knows me well. We're great friends, aren't we, Magpie?
Of course. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And don't touch anything you're not supposed to. My, esteemed guest, Heel, will be, around.
Feel free to start walking around. Or and keeping an eye,
All right. Well, let's.
And if you have any questions, I'll be over here.
Of course. Well, let's get to work, right?
All right. Yeah.
My personal advice, start in one corner, make your way to the next. That's how we do inspections here.
Gotcha.
Understood.
Sounds good. You want to head in the back? Go ahead in the back. We'll start from the
We
back.
have these ones set out over here.
Oh.
Those are the
ones over here?
27 potential recusants are the ones that are set aside.
Yeah.
Oh, these ones that are facing over here. Okay. Okay. I was a little confused.
I'd
My
start
bad.
with them.
Okay.
Oh, I am. Just seeing what parts I should inspect first for any kind of abnormalities. Not a bad idea to look at what you guys got, right?
You see what I'm seeing?
Not at all. And I assure you, abnormalities are, well, not very common.
Well, then I'm pretty sure my purpose
Oh,
here
yeah.
should be pretty... Well, I'm sure then you guys do high quality.
Oh,
My purpose here should be pretty pointless.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Seems to have a little
Nothing but quality.
crick in his neck or something. Do you mind if I fix that? Seems like a little You see that?
It's fine for you to see this, Hamsky.
Yes.
Do you mind if I give it a look?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be gentle as I can. I just want to see if I can fix this little issue here. Might be just like a wire that's malfunctioning or something.
I'm gonna go look around and see if any of the other
My
ones
washing
have
was on me.
malfunction.
Let's see. Should be a hatch.
Yes.
Bad idea.
Alright, she's opening up whatever hatch she can find on this model.
You are
Anything
able
that, like,
to
opens
pop
up?
open the back of the head and view the brain of the lens, which is composed of a, like a hardware board.
Hey, Doc, since they're not on that side of the room, do you just want to come stand on the corner
Receiver
with me
and sender.
and just stare at them?
The side.
Okay.
A projector for the eye and a camera for the neck. Seems from what you can tell that this isn't something caused by hardware. Like it's.
Can you repeat that? Cut off at the end.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
It looks like it's something not done by the hardware. Everything seems to be wired up correctly within this lens unit's head, from what you can tell. Positive, negative to ground, all that.
Okay. Interesting.
That one just turned to look at me.
Okay, why are you doing that?
Sure.
Check for. Oh, recently turned on.
Maybe.
I am going to do a heat signature skipper to see, if
That
it's
one's
yeah.
definitely moving.
Because I'm just gonna do like a quick wave towards only this one.
Hey, Marla,
To see if it's like the coldest, the hottest, or in the middle.
Is the same
Even if it's
temperature
like-
as the rest currently.
Okay, so they're all pretty much standard, I guess.
Where are you at?
Around room temperature because they're just standing.
All right, making sure like none of them were recently messed with or anything like that, just to make sure.
Are they supposed to be scanning the environment on
So you're not a
standby?
hardware issue. What are you?
The units aren't on standby currently.
Are they supposed to be looking around?
It's fine for them to be looking around a little bit. That's normal. But head twitches are weird. But you don't know about head twitches yet.
This is over.
This one has a slight twitch in its head. This one, see it? I checked the hardware. Doesn't seem to be any of the hardware issues. Opened up the hatch and everything. See, it goes quickly twitches. There's nothing inside. Maybe you can find something?
I'm simply telling you.
Maybe. You said she's got a latch. Something to open up.
Yeah, right here. No hardware issues or anything like that.
I'd hate for anything to happen.
There could be a chance that standby mode might be glitching up a little bit. Here.
So it's a program that might be
Maybe.
messing up.
Might be a little bit of a deep dive.
Okay, you check that one out. I'll go look around for any more.
Might take me a sec.
You're fine. Let me know if you need anything.
I gotcha.
What was
DM?
Hello. What are you looking at with your deep dive?
So first I'm just gonna keep it simple. Gonna kind of look at the structure of the standby mode, see if I see any like repeating commands or anything of that nature.
Which one did you say that was?
It seems like this particular issue doesn't stand in the standby code or whatever it is. Maybe it's affecting it. But it doesn't seem like the source is there.
Okay, so this one's a slower.
Some of the code seems to be starting and stopping as if
Seems like it's
run elsewhere.
scanning of some sort.
Process.
Still in
That's
process of a
quite normal.
program.
Able to due to something else.
Well, you say that, but the rest of them aren't doing it.
Scan along
Do you have some that are just?
see any kind of breaks or stops in the
Some of them are just kind of always recording or something.
Not every model is going to be exactly the same.
Well, I
You
suppose.
can't expect every synthetic to operate exactly the same as the other, can you? I know certainly for a fact that Magpie and Skipper are quite different.
Well, Magpie and Skipper aren't your robots.
At some point, at least.
No, because they're synthetics, not robots. I would assume you being friends with them, you'd know the difference.
I am not manufactured by you.
Hi there.
Hello? Does that sound dumb? Is my voice not on? Hello?
Please do not touch the products.
I won't. Besides, I don't know how any of these work, so. Anything visual? Just 5 and 1.
No idea, no identification as to what this program would be.
Seems to have like gone in and changed.
Can I ask why some of them, like some spots are missing?
Something happened?
Those units.
The 27 taken out.
Yeah, Arden, I could
Yeah.
borrow you for a sec.
Thank you. I was just wondering.
Yeah, what's up?
So, something weird with this one. I'm thinking this is gonna be our king problem child. Some kind of program was edited. Literally, like, command leadership was changed to someone else. I'm seeing L3NS, but then everything else is just censored out. It's like someone else took control of it. You can see it's got some usage right here, some scratches and whatnot. Whoever tried to plug into it, a little bit reckless. Though, coding-wise, everything else is fine. I don't know why she's shaking like she is. Standby mode's operating fine, everything else is too. Not seeing any abnormalities outside of that.
I'll check this out. You go check the one that's doing a scan. Moving their head back and forth, Alexis can... I'll see what I can find about this one. Go ahead and take your stuff out.
I could also help
Alright, which one
speed
you
up the
saying?
process maybe a tad bit.
You guys have any, stools or anything? Like high stools for people to work on these things?
Let me acquire.
Okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. It'll be a little easier on me.
Wait, that one's looking right as well.
A couple of them seem to be.
We require stool sample
Yeah, like something I can sit on to make it a little easier.
for sitting.
A stool sample? That's
For
like
sitting. God damn it. Oh, I thought the door was behind you, I'm an idiot. Stool. I have stool.
monitor lamp. I would hate for them to be injured on the premises.
I'm fine. I'll be alright. I promise. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So,
Okay, just because I'm not that tall.
Gonna start with the standby mode. Try to see why this one is actively scanning outside of the
Let me see. So,
I shouldn't have said sample, I'm an idiot.
It seems to be instead of a standby mode perfectly an observation mode, which is part of the standby mode procedures and stuff. But it's to kind of keep an eye on the warehouse as well.
Okay.
The
Am I
intent
seeing
being that
any?
if the cameras get knocked out, some of the lens units may observe as well.
Gotcha. Am I seeing any repeats of the L3NS?
Nope, not on this one. It seems like the command leader continues to be moral law.
Alright, so it looks like the scan mode that you guys were seeing, where it's looking around, that's actually a part of the standby mode. It's like extra security in case the cameras go out. That's not really gonna be an identifier for us.
In the head plate. You said, I think I heard him correctly, there are scratches up here? Like it's been like that. Like it's been like for a week kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a part of their standby mode.
I think there are a few tweaking out. I got scared that that one was moving.
What do you think about him thinking?
No, apparently I'm really not.
Okay, there.
I just dug through its files.
Well, that one's doing the same thing.
Yes,
That one doesn't really
it is
have
an
anything.
it is an observation mode. It's a part of the standby mode. I
Yes.
looked to make sure that it wasn't
Scanning for
Observation mode.
anything in code that has to do with this L3NS, which I'm guessing is Liz.
If that one's weird and isn't supposed
Yes,
to be doing
she'll
what it's
start
doing,
seeing how many matches she gets.
saying
Sorry, go
maybe
ahead.
the other one's
Oh no, you're fine. This lens
Saw what's
unit
going on
has
with that.
its own code, where it has its
Okay.
own sort of like identification code, which seems to similarly be a sort of set of. It starts with
That one wasn't an
L3NS and then
observation.
has
That
like
one,
12 numbers and
a
letters
little bit.
afterwards. This one
pardons on that
being
one. I've looked
positive
into as much as I
431
can.
6873
I'm trying to think not like
90.
Okay.
no
This-
offense, but like there's some kind of hidden
When looking
thing
at what
happening
RG
right
was
now.
looking at within the
Looks like that one's having some kind of weird bug because of a
the
command
affected
issue,
code,
but
seems to be the
it could
same
do
amount
some
of
kind
numbers.
program that was messed with it.
Though of course
I'm gonna
in
trust
that
Arden on
one
it.
you
I
only
gotta
have the
focus on the rest of these.
L3NS, and the rest seems to be missing. Only suggesting that 12 are missing.
Okay. I am going to, for the whole thing of the scratches on here, I'm going to look for last log entry, like someone who like would have like controlled them or something. Give them their last command. Their last command. Someone who gave them their last command. Yeah.
Alright. It seems to be that August 26th is when this program was first installed, and then the most latest command would have been around August 29th.
Okay. And what was that command? You can roll for it. Okay.
That's fine. It would have been like the sort of virus update. There was an initial like bug or virus that was put in to replace Marolaw as sort of the head controller of this lens unit with this other identity.
Okay.
And then that latest one seemed to delete 3/4 of the information from this particular lens unit.
Okay. Alright. Moving to his lens, the footage. I'm going to look for the most recent footage. And I'm going to obviously scan for anything that has to do with you know who. And I'm going to try to keep this on a private server of hers, which is like this is connected to her shit. So she's gonna try to do her best so no one else notices what she's doing, because this is basically her looking through the footage, and you know that's not something you should do. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Looking through the footage of the lens unit, it seems like before this it has been on various more military type patrols. There's a lot of sort of very boring footage you can kind of skip through of it, walking back and forth with the gun toted. At one point, wherever it is, seems to be somewhere deep within the depths of the industrial district of Zafira City. It does in fact see a Hagenworks van pass by. It opens up. Someone, a lens unit with a red eye, comes out and sort of jams a USB into its head, and the lens unit doesn't fight back because it's not really meant to fight it back against other lens units. They're supposed to be sort of a team in a sense.
Okay. So that was pretty much the last thing it saw before it's being here, kind of thing. Okay. So you were with, but then this guy. Okay. I might have something. Okay. Ooh. Okay. wish I could figure out the
So what's up?
Reggie's looking at it.
the second one. Okay. I have. Oh, let me 1 second. The one back there. It has like a slight twitch in its head. Is that normal as well?
I'll have it checked out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's exactly going on, but it
Can
just
you
seems to
mark
just
the
go.
one that they were working on with the tag?
Yeah, just the one I was working on. I have the stool too, holding it. Thank you.
The blue tag. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Another one is doing it? Oh, yeah, same thing. Huh.
Do I see, interesting. Do I see anything else kind of abnormality?
Any that they
Outside of that virus I was installed?
mess with, mark with the blue tag.
But no, other than prioritizing this mystery figure.
Okay. Okay. Magpie. Where was the other one you guys saw that was twitching?
Marking these with a blue tag.
Okay, which one's with the blue tag? Oh, the ones that are glitchy.
The ones they're messing with.
Okay.
It might be the same problem going on with this one over here. It might just be a
So
programming
yes,
program.
but different.
And
There's
any of them
different
that they
batches of
touch in
code, all
general,
of them
mark
coming
them
from the same thing
with yellow
virus.
so we can clean them.
They left behind something. Different parts of the code were censored. The one that I just messed with had a different section of the code. So if I put it together, I just need to know what the next one's gonna be. Am I seeing the same thing with the latch?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Gonna be looking for the same thing.
Alright, this one has the first two censored, and the last one censored, leaving the third section. This one is 2105.
Okay. And just as a one over, any other abnormalities outside of the negative reaction to the code?
Nope.
That one's
Same as the
scanning.
others.
This is another twitch. Okay, let me get my stool.
Pardon?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's
Marking
another
the one in the
twitching?
corner at the blue tag.
Yep, right here. Okay, since you're done with that one,
Thank
you
you.
can get the whatever on here. I'm going to.
Gotcha.
Okay, stool.
They also said if they touch them, we have to clean them with the yellow tag.
So,
Looking around.
same thing as before?
Archie thought it might have been a bit of a stretch, but the ones that are
Yep, the
scanning,
same.
I thought maybe you've seen a little bit more than with the ones that are twitching.
Alright, and I'm looking to see if it has the last
I want to
strand.
be able to try to help as much as I
Yep.
can.
You find the last four, 698X.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Now, if I try to manually input this code, do I get anything?
Do you mind if I check out this one's program different from this one? Since this one's twitching? Is that okay? To see if maybe I
I'm
can.
not quite sure I understand your question.
Okay, so this one's program seems to be functioning. They seem to be doing okay. And I wanted to see what the difference was between this one and this one.
I'm afraid I can't allow that. I can't have any of
Okay.
the ones that are tasked with guarding me to be altered in any way. Even if you're
No,
just
they wouldn't be altered. No, it wouldn't be altered or anyway, but I understand. Thank you.
DM.
That is actually a pretty good idea.
Slade's asking for you over here.
Yeah, I
Hey,
guess I could
so I want to try something with this one. I want to open up a command line and just CMD so I can try to get administrative privilege. And I want to try to manually input that
I
code.
guess I could check this one with this one's program. Alright, let's see.
Alright.
Does it cause any functions or anything to activate?
No, but when you put it in, it kind of tries to auto search in to help you out in some form. And you find out the unit ID of this lens unit, which is overall unimportant, except for it's the same length as the unit code that you have.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
It's used as an identifier. Why were those ones censored then?
you see.
Alright, and I'm seeing the same thing where the administrator was basically swapped over to someone else. Oh,
You mean, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of.
it's okay, sorry. And just one last thing I want to quickly check. Same thing as before where the administrator was changed over to this mystery user.
Different from this
Exactly.
one, 'cause I did look at the one that was over there.
Okay. The virus that was installed, am I seeing any leftover traces or was it completely wiped?
If you have some wire, something that might be compatible.
The virus is still there. It just seems like the user is trying to replace it with was what was sort of removed. So the virus is still there. It is actually really rudimentary, and you wouldn't expect it.
Scratches.
I've really worked on a synthetic like this type, but apparently they're either shittily made or something else is going on.
I'm not sure if there is.
Can I put the virus into a contained file,
I'm looking for
zip
like a
it,
rough,
and then
rough job.
install it?
Someone trying to get in where they shouldn't, pretty much. Sure.
Is this to carry with you with that?
Yeah, we have to wait for it.
We gotta wait for Jesus. Running it. This is basically just like placing the contained files into like a containment zone.
Okay.
And then locking that folder and then putting it up here.
We're just checking to see if there's any. Here, so if you look here, they have scratches on them in the back.
Skip.
I don't know why that is.
Yellow?
They were asking if there's scratches on the.
I'm pretty sure the people that work on them wouldn't do that, would they?
I would hope not.
Yeah, I would hope not either.
Okay, so
I don't think they're asking
News
anything about
update.
their sketches.
the file, or not the file, but I guess the command line, when put together, is used almost like a global identifier to these guys.
Tagging
Gave me all the serial number
with
information
yellow
that I
tags
needed
and
for
blue
that
tags.
one. And then the virus that was used, I found some leftover. Whoever tried to cover it up. The virus is really rudimentary. Like, I'm talking easy enough that I could contain it into a folder and install it up there. So I'm holding on to it right now, but it seems too easy. Either these things are the most shoddy pieces of tech ever created, or there's something else going on. I've got as much evidence as I can nab off these guys.
Well, I mean, I haven't really done what I want to do. I'm still trying to figure out the program issues with these. You know, security programs and stuff like that. I'm usually pretty good at that, and I wanted to see if maybe I could try to fix one. To see if maybe I could at least try to help there.
You can give it a go.
Well, if it helps at all, I'm thinking part of it is whatever this
Sorry, I
program
just want
was
to
that
make
was
sure Yuri doesn't
installed,
feel
they're
like
not a big
disengaged or
fan.
anything like that.
They don't exactly seem to have a way of getting
They
rid
were
of
trying to
it.
say something when you were with the person, but it's normal.
Maybe we could try getting rid of it ourselves.
I mean, I could try, but it's gonna take me a minute, and that's why I'm glad that this one, the scanning one, is next to the Twitch one. So I can actually take this wire and put
I'm
it into this
checking
one
to see if there's
what's
any
going on.
scratches right now.
Oh yeah, I was gonna see if there's any scratches on that one
There you
too.
go.
There's no scratches on the one that you're looking at, Alexis. There are scratches on the one that you're
None that I
looking
can
at.
see.
Okay,
None that I can see over here.
Anything I can do to help?
Check one of the ones that are not functioning anyway. So like the ones that are standing still. Check their motor function. See if they're stiff. You know, like see if they're like not really like they're not able to move as like as well as these guys. Check for like maybe like little scratches in the wires, little cuts, stuff like that. See if there's anything else going on that we can't see. Like there's also the back plate here. So the back plate over there was perfectly fine on that one. So, but
I have been scanning each one of the ones that I've been looking at in terms of the twitching ones and just the normal operating ones, and I haven't seen any physical abnormalities. Whatever people did to these things, it had to have been hard-lined inside the code. It's the only thing that I'm seeing.
Yeah, the number of them standing in the room.
I'm just not sure how they got here to do this, unless it was done during maybe, I don't know, transportation of these things? Could have been a way of getting to it.
Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out the difference between these two, and I will get back to you, alright? Just get my...
Okay.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna check in with Magpie.
No, you're good. Alright, taking the wire and putting it into this one. Taking another wire and putting it into this one. Okay. This is gonna be really hard for her to see, but she's gonna try to do a little teensy split screen.
I'll relay information on this side.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 13, 14.
Crashing into the standby code and such. It's messy. It's definitely not made by any professional.
Okay.
Seems to be causing standby, but freak out. What error is popping up? Which is the standby?
Oh, but there was like an error code. What would it say?
Seems to be running out of like CPU. Oh, okay. Like the code is written really badly. It kind of does it on every frame, sort of deal. If this was like a video situation where when it could really just be on startup, replace this thing, it just keeps doing it repeatedly for some reason I'm gonna do. Okay. Alright. Now she's going to look at the camera footage. Even if this motherfucker right here is standing here. Just do her best to hide him.
See if you could put a yellow tag on Magpie. It's gonna be hilarious.
Hold on.
Gotta do it without her noticing.
Excuse me.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry about that. Is it okay if I do just a quick inspection on you? Just to, like, check and see, you know,
No,
make sure
they-
there's no,
they
like,
wouldn't let me.
malfunctions or anything?
Negative.
Yeah.
Negative? Understood. Alright.
I wanted to see what the difference in the programs were, but I don't want to mess with them if they're
True
you
enough.
know.
Any inspections you can do can be external without touching.
External without touching? Well, understood.
Okay. Alright. Do my best.
Do software inspection.
That was almost scary. I had
Siren for reference, I got close enough to touch her back.
I'm gonna look at the glitchy one first because that'll entice her the most.
All right. That one wasn't doing military duty. It was in fact doing like some security detail somewhere else. Just pacing around like a 7-Eleven type store. Very basic, very cheap units. So.
Okay, getting a
Very
granola bar.
easy buy.
All right.
Probably watched many people get a granola bar. Wondered a little bit about the taste of granola bars. Continued on with its life.
Yeah,
When it
poor thing.
returned here
Okay.
to stand, another lens unit comes up, pops off the back of its head, and jams a USB in.
Can you repeat that? I had someone to...
It's okay. When it got back here, another lens unit came up to it, popped off the back of its head, jammed in a USB stick, and then went dark. For the glitching one.
Okay, now the top one.
Alright. This one was doing more construction work somewhere within the waterfront district. I actually kind of recognized some of the windows of the mega building. Seen from the inside. And it also, when it got back here, nothing happened to it, but it did see, in fact, its buddy over here get jabbed by this USB stick from the other lens unit, which caused it to sort of fizzle, freak out a little bit, and then kind of stand up straight, return back to normal as if nothing happened. And then that lens unit went all the way back over to the corner.
Okay.
The far corner with the rest of the recusants, the potential baddies.
Did it happen to catch... Who put this USB stick in?
It looks like it was the one that was glitching in the corner over there. Which I can point out again. The same one that I was just looking at with the pistol.
Just one of you keep an eye on her.
153, 154, 155, 156, 157.
And then you can
Don't put a tag on my back. It was removed. 158. 9. 60.
What was that, Magpie?
53. Don't put a tag on my back. 64.
It's a yellow tag.
65.
One means cleaning.
66. 67.
I was asked to put it on it by Siren.
70.
I'm gonna put
I love
another
you,
one
Siren.
on her too.
32.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Just it's nothing. It's nothing. So I am suddenly boilingly angry. That's crazy. Oh, excuse me.
Going into the
Siren,
air.
has Magpie been up by you to look at the board yet?
Come on. Okay, I'm on.
You can check the board if you'd like.
CPU is getting.
Oh my god. No, you didn't.
She's coming up to the board up front
You've
now.
only counted 170 units here. Yet the board reports 180.
Gone.
Didn't realize I left. Skipper, is the CPU hot?
I will have that rectified then.
Not yet. The fans are actually doing a pretty good job, which is why I wasn't detectable before.
Nice. He's gonna try to
I have that
fix this
rectified.
coding error with the standby.
You know how it is.
Much as you
Human
can.
error. I'm sure you'd
Trying to
understand.
use a
Magpie.
little bit of the old code.
Oh,
Even if it's
well,
cool,
wait.
makes
You
happy.
didn't notify that to us, and you specifically stated that
That's
you
fine.
only do perfection.
You sort of, you're pretty easily
I
able
do the
to
best
stop
I
and cut out the
can,
virus,
but
which
I
seems to
am
be the
only
major
human
causer of
after all.
that.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
Right.
That was
Counting
smart.
units
Goddamn.
shouldn't be that complicated, right?
Like,
Why would you just suddenly have that
I've
many
got a lot
missing?
on my plate.
Am I gonna tolerate
Hey.
him like
Well,
slightly
whatever.
insulting her
Still
intelligence?
plug
And
in
you don't
both.
have any workers who?
Just the one that was twitching. The
No?
other one
Okay.
was already had Marla as the.
Of course
We're
not.
just working
What'd you say?
We should be okay.
Hey, look.
But
This one stopped.
I like to double check everything myself.
No, not excited about
They
it.
make more
These three are
mistakes
not
if I'm not
founded in
looking.
this, yes?
Hey, sir. Ma'am. Friend. Look, it stopped.
Maro,
Oh, did you hear
Yuri's
my
trying to get your attention.
I got it.
These three are not included in this list, yes?
Lovely.
You're not one of
They're
the
external.
180?
Should be quite easy actually. All you have to do is just
Perhaps you simply miscounted as well, man.
Rewrite a little bit of the CPU coding because it was just kind of falling into a weird standby thing.
Please inform my superior.
Yeah, I can do that.
fixed
Are
it.
you sure?
We need to reconvene whenever we're all taken care of. you know?
Yeah, yeah, I'm good.
I was able to fix that one, by the way. It was just having a weird like coding error, and it kept forcing it into standby mode, but like it kept crashing towards standby mode, so that's why it kept twitching back and forth.
I had my
And you were-
engineers look over it again.
Yeah, you should be good now. Maybe back in
Your control too. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah. I think we've gathered about as much info as we can for today. So, you know, we've bothered you guys enough as it is. So.
You have, and I have plenty of things to do. So I hope you enjoyed the visit.
Of course.
I did.
Absolutely wonderful facility you got here.
Hey, Craig, did we figure out which one stuck me with the tag?
Tag? What tag?
There was a yellow tag on them for cleaning.
Probably fell off one of the other units we've tagged. Of course, anything you guys touch, we have to clean. You know, sanitization and everything. I can't send them out having them being handled by just anyone off the street.
Alright. I'm sure it's just that. Come on. I like pulling pranks on you. You guys all set?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Escort them out. I have to check on other things.
Please have a good day.
You
We hope
too.
you enjoyed your visit.
Yeah, you guys too.
Yeah.
Bring sanitizer for the door handle.
Of course.
Pussies!
Now dab on them and hit the wall when you get out there.
I hope that went okay. There's a lot of
Yeah,
people.
I went to
It went well.
Yeah, I got a lot of footage to show my friends. Oh boy.
thank you, NPCs, by the way. You guys are great.
Even though the fucking thing was wrong.
Get tagged.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all your help. I love you. I can get you the coupon to make me shut up about the Skipper Sableye Sake Roller if you want me to.
Sister Pink, bro. It's Sister Pink who just tagged me.
Sableye Sink Roller.
Yeah, whole tag for it.
Doing?
Am I still on voice changer? Yeah.
If you guys want to wrap up at the minute,
Best.
or it can be relayed in
I got
text. Yeah, okay.
I got some footage to show.
We got information.
I'm gonna need some help explaining the footage, by the way.
And you're like, hey, throw a
Can do.
tag.
Yeah,
I can just follow after you
Yeah.
and be your little
I am the deputy.
bird on your shoulder.
Thank you, floating space
I got
voice.
right behind her.
You're
Did
welcome.
this on
I
her,
apologize. I hope I
look
wasn't
back
too
plate
overbearing
thing, and then
either.
I just walked away.
No, I mean this was
over-
definitely a DM heavy,
over-
so it was good.
Overbearing?
Yeah, let's skip. Skip.
Skip, nah. And so I'm gonna tell you, as someone who has done like DMing for investigation missions and whatnot, 60% of it is literally you talking.
Yeah, fair. And I just worry, especially because it's like, oh fuck, it's just me, so I'm like, whoosh, 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 trying to make sure everybody has something to do. Oh
It
god.
might not be a bad idea, especially when ones like that where you might have multiple people going around talking, to have like a secondary DM who can kind of like help out. But outside of that, though, you
That's
did
fair.
fantastic.
I think
In the
it's
future-
longer
And the
for you
NPCs
guys
did
to
good,
find
too.
them, especially because the LODs call the animations for the heads twitching, and then there's the ones moving the heads. So I thought it would give me.
Oh yeah, every now and again I would look at them and think to myself, oh, is that one twitching? And then I look closer and it's just like, oh no, it's not.
I was just standing
It
in a
looked like it was
row
switching, but now
and
it's
staring
turning
for a
in.
while, and then as soon as there's something, then I look around.
Yeah, it's like, nice.
I also counted each one individually. I was off by 2.
He's swinging from the chandelier.
Nice.
From the chandelier.
Okay.
Wait, 26 more pieces, and 144. Real ones, that means that there are 10 missing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was asking about the missing ones.
I was writing that shit down.
The
I
voice
didn't
changer
know
still
by
on
the way the fucking code.
Here, I dropped the portal.
Me.
Don't forget about.
By the way, NPCs, if you helped, put your name in like NPC discussion, so that, or your VRCRP
No.
username, so that we can reward you later. Or we're trying to find ways to give people like characters or
No.
my brain just shut off. But we're trying to find ways to reward you guys.
I will take $3 million in a Lamborghini, but thank you.
I'll take that too. We'll have to rob someone.
I'll take one glizzy.
Oh, dude, I got the mask, I got the gun, I got you, homie. But no, you said NPC discussion. You just want us to.
Glazing.
You don't really have to reward us or reward me
Well-
specifically. I don't know about them, but like.
Yeah, it's more like if you help NPC, I just want to like the NPCs help tell other people's stories a lot, so then we can help you tell stories later.
Glizzy.
Like some of these things would not function if we didn't have NPCs.
Four big guys, and they bust on my eyes. They eat my ass just like apple pie. If they keep fucking me like this, I might just die. They pie my booty till I cry. He licked my dick and the cum start dripping. I took a bite of his ass, it tastes like lemon pepper chicken. He throw me up in the air, my booty flipping. He ducking his balls in my booty like he's Scottie Pippen.
That
I had to personally go in and like and like cut that shit because the next line is immediately hard in. So like,
Oh shit.
This music sounds copyright even though there are meows. I'm gonna run away.
It is copyrighted.
Yeah. Whenever you guys are ready.
Also, thank you, Hamsty.
Alright, I'm gonna bounce.
My most beautiful
Copyright
NPC.
strikes your channel.
My favoriteest.
Wait,
Don't
what?
tell me.
But if I had known, like, there was a moment where they were in the corner and
Ooh,
you were
some
busy,
water.
I was like, I wish I knew if this had scratches on it
Eat
because I didn't want to, like,
Yeah, water too.
interrupt.
Fair, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the future, it's just good that we can think about these things. Even I wasn't thinking about this.
From the Corpo intro. Yeah, I was assuming that it'd take them a long time to like, look through all
Yeah. I mean, we
Because like the
learn from
LODs
everything.
kind of keep the animations hard to see, which was the point. I wanted people to really fucking
Yeah.
look at them.
All right, we're going in. Come on, Skip.
Hey, look.
You're coming
Corpo.
ever in the entirety of my time coming here, being here, and living here.
There's a
Okay.
teleporter to the apartments too in the med bay.
Where does this go?
Actually, if we're out of character right now, This will actually
Yeah,
be
we
a
are.
longer path when I update the map. It's the elevator's all the way back there, and then you kind of walk this way. We're just gonna fake it right now. It's just a
You should
giant
just
lobby.
put a single model of G-Man all the way at the back of the wall.
What I have right now is basically a plaza with like some benches and trees. Basically, kind
You
of
need
like
like
this.
a bunch of like banners
Wait,
too,
put
like
the model of G-Man and then make it disappear as you get closer.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna kick my
Oh.
dog out of here.
Cover the walls with "Eat the Rich." I think that's important.
Put G-Man
that
all
everybody
over
hates Chris
the
House
world.
theme thing. It's just a
You get 12 for
Ow.
eating the rich.
What are you doing? Ow!
You know that mean?
Come on. Go.
I'm
You
getting
don't know
a
that meme?
full
No.
fanny patch right now. Pouch, not patch. Pouch. What
Patch?
the fuck?
Fanny
God
patch?
damn it. Pouch. I word. Who are you?
We're waiting for Sable.
Let's come out and pretend we're like really badly hurt and we're affected by viruses and we're turned into.
Oh my god.
And you're turning into a human.
Wait, is Sable still here?
You're the opposite of a cyborg. All of your robot parts become human and all your.
No, my PP.
No, my PB.
Did Sable say they were leaving?
Took it away and they just put one of the fucking eyeballs there. The
I didn't hear anything in specific. They were the last map at the end.
Where's Sable at?
No, they just requested. Okay.
Have you never seen the
They're on their way.
I can go to spawn and tell them to go to the corporate entrance.
Yes, I have.
Wait.
Although, trying to remember
Yeah.
a reference from that show is beyond impossible.
That show's just a fucking stroke for like 12 minutes.
But if I'm you, then who am I? But if I'm I, then who are you? But are you, then who am I? Wow, that's a good question.
I need to open a notepad. I can feel it.
That's what like that entire fucking show is.
I am you.
I am he, is you, is me, and I am him. We are all together.
Right now.
You're not me. Who are you? I am you.
Over me.
Oh my. I don't know why I just took that as like the most offensive thing ever.
4 big guys.
And they busted my eyes. Then they eat my ass just like
They eat
apple
my ass
pie.
like apple
What the
pie.
fuck?
They keep eating my booty. I might just cry. Eating my booty till I cry.
They're in
They lick
character.
My dick and the cum start dripping. Oh.
Okay.
Tastes like lemon pepper chicken.
Hamsky was on the ship, but he probably would have been like, "Fuck
Scottie
this.
Pippen.
Okay.
We'll do it at home. We're doing it live. All right, you guys want to just be in character now, or what?
Yeah, you can like walk up if you want.
Oh,
Yeah, waiting for you.
Yeah, we were just sitting here because we can't leave
Okay, okay.
without you.
it's fucking freezing in here. Thank fuck.
A lot of that stuff like goes over it like a hawk. Made a whole big thing about perfection and everything. Magpie
No
notices
bullet
they're
holes.
missing 10 units.
10 units?
We're missing 10 units. Yeah.
Am I right, Magpie?
That is correct. There are 10 missing. Out of 180.
Mind you,
Okay.
this doesn't exactly check. Oh, go ahead. You gotta go first. Okay,
Wait. Did any of you get attacked or anything? I just want to make sure, because sometimes people don't say
we're
that
fine.
they've got through.
Unless
Okay.
they like,
No.
unless they're like in here. Hello? No. So. Okay. So there were ones that had different programs active. Some of them were normal. Some of them were a little finicky, but some of them had viruses jammed in by another Optikos lens, which I'm guessing is what they're called. They're called lens because they all had a code after the, you know,
Yeah,
L3
lens
and
units.
So I actually have footage. That's what I was doing when I said I'm totally helping. I have footage of some things, and I did see the van at some point with the red lens.
Okay. Truck? I
Mhm.
think it was a truck.
Yeah, the truck.
Okay.
The door opened. So okay, so a couple of the units were twitching. They had a program that kept crashing them to standby over and over again. Like they would go to standby, but then they crashed. So it was just twitch. But then there were some that were scanning, doing a slight scan, but they were fine. And with the viruses, you seem to got more on that one, but I got the footage. You talk about the virus.
So, a couple of things. The first thing was that a program was not installed. A program was edited. Whoever edited it, this was something. It was meant to basically rewrite whoever was the domain controller. So rather than it being the lady who runs the facility, it was changed over to someone else. I originally thought it was the original code that I had found, L3NS lens. But then as it turns out, once we went to each and every one, I was able to decipher collection of code L3NS -54321056986, which if you place it into any of their CRT codes, it just gives you basically the full analysis of what the unit is. Diagnostic, serial numbers, all that kind of stuff. Why it was censored, I don't know, but part of that comes from a virus that was installed. Now, I've got that virus saved up here in a nice little containment folder, which I'm gonna be basically. Don't worry, I contained it, placed it in a folder. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't know what I was doing. Don't worry. I deal with shitty viruses and malware on people's cybernetics all the time. How you actually keep people from not going psychotic, shockingly.
Okay.
I saved it, put it up here. The virus, though, is very rudimentary. Like, I'm talking, this is like white hat baby level stuff. So unless those units are the definition of garbage bin, we bought this from Walmart, something else was doing something here. Someone had enough access to alter programs, reinstall those programs, use a virus to do so, and a very simple one at that. So we're dealing with someone who knows these machines in and out, which is kind of why a couple of these things building together come off as incredibly sketchy. They don't announce that they're missing units. They talk specifically about identifying these things, and then Magpie is easily able to identify the fact they're missing units. They come up with a couple of excuses saying that, oh, they're busy, but then they have workers. But then why aren't the workers doing it? Why hasn't this been noticed? Why are we the ones identifying it? The scrapes and damage, by the way, is very visible. Both me and Arden, and as well as the others, noticed it relatively easily. Why haven't they done anything about it? Why weren't these things informed to us? Nothing's chalking up to this at all.
Half of them weren't even under their control anymore. So they were just sitting in that room, not even under their control. That's what really confused me. There's still one up there. I was able to fix one with a programming from a broken one in a way. So.
All right.
One of them also tagged me. You stopped the tag.
that fucking...
I do. A little bit crumbled, but...
Probably...
There you
You
go.
think someone could bug it?
Bug it? I mean...
You'd be surprised how little a bug can be.
You do not want to be watched. It might be useful to know if they're trying to observe
It's
us.
just a normal paper tag.
No, just a normal paper tag.
Understood. Apologies,
That kind of makes me angrier. No.
Were
That's
they
just...
fucking with you?
They were.
Not overtly.
It was still rude.
Oh, we could go
Beautiful
beat
man.
the shit
I'm-
out of Optikos later. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Well,
gonna.
look, I'm not like a
That hurt.
detective or an investigator or anything like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is breathing foul play. None of this is
I can show
chalking
you the
up. There's a
footage,
lot of.
All right, what's the footage? You
Here,
want to
while you're
not
doing
gonna be able to
that,
see it on
let
the
me get the virus out of here and onto a USB and hand that over to you so you can look at it back at home.
Yeah.
Yep. We can
and
go to
you
the
guys-
one
I'll be right
computer
back.
we can use here.
I can write most of this,
True
but
enough.
some of it, like the code, I don't know what the fuck to write down, so might need that sent to me.
I'll write down all the code and stuff from the virus.
Sorry, I should have
Okay to
worded
go.
this better,
Okay, thank
Hamsky.
God. I was about to.
Mentioning beating up Optikos.
Oh,
This
should
is
we?
pain in the center of your contract.
Oh, there they go. All right, Hamsky.
I should not have threatened to beat up Optikos.
Yeah, in the Corpo area.
It's just to buzz
You're
and approval.
wonderful at your job, my boy.
Oh my god.
You want functional?
Oh yeah, he got zapped. That's what happened.
Yes, the unit is functional.
I'm okay. It was just small. It was light.
What is it? Also, I need to be crashed.
What?
They told me not to damage any of the units.
Okay.
Very snobbily, but, that counts. And in case we ever... I don't see it happening, but I'd like to not have commands on me.
Yeah. Sorry.
We can sort that later, though. The footage is more important.
Yeah.
Give me the key. I'm gonna go use the one computer that we can use. Thank
Just be
you.
careful.
I will.
Alright.
guys.
We were looking into an Optikos Industries lens warehouse.
Okay.
They were the ones that kidnapped Peep, so I'm just checking. If you can follow, I trust you. I don't mind us all going up there and watching.
Okay.
Bruh. Fucking. Optikos is a really nice person.
We can only use this one though. Look at all this pretty hot software we get. I can only use this fucking thing.
French fry?
Oh, by the way,
Thank you.
Arden.
Oh, thank you.
Swallowed it whole.
Put it
I'm now sitting in that chair.
Okay, take this off.
Locking me in joints.
You son of a bitch.
The pain will begin to fade, Hamsky.
The name of this keyboard was Big Doodoo.
Oh?
It says Big Buoy. You know? Close enough. Alright. Can I open up video? Turn everything off. They should not be able to track it. Unless they're like the god tier corpo of tracking.
To be fair, you're very good at spy work.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that my knowledge in security footage helps me with this. If not, then that's fine. I'll die, I guess. Just kidding.
Wait, do you
Don't.
Oh, they don't.
think that they want us to figure this out?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe I
entirely
sound like a
about Optikos.
conspiracy theorist, right? But like, if they're supposed to be good at specifically this, stealth, subterfuge, all that kind of stuff, observation.
Why would they openly just let us do everything that we just did? Unless they can't figure it out?
I am trying to be very careful with my words.
Helping them is, regardless of if they're trying to get us to help them or they're for some reason wanting to clear their blame from us, it still gives us leads.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright, we have the top. So this is a glitchier camera. Skip, are you here? So how many? I got four cameras, right? So glitchy, the one over in the corner on the right, one from the corner on the left, and then the one behind the one that was glitching, right? 4.
Mhm.
4 views? Okay. I'm
Leave
gonna
it
explain this out of character real quick. So the top one is a very glitchy camera from a malfunctioning one. Non-malfunction, non-virus one, and then a malfunction. Okay? They can be like labeled up in the top. Okay. We're going to watch the glitchy one first, Skipper. Whenever you're ready. And play.
The
which
one
is
that saw the
top
truck?
No, we're gonna watch the one that watched the
The one that watched the other one get got?
yeah, the other one get got.
Alright. You see play out on the screen. This lens unit had just been working some form of security at a 7-Eleven, but Arden pretty quickly is able to fast forward through that. It is very boring and extraordinarily rote until it gets back to the warehouse, very familiar to the one that you guys had just visited. The Hamski, not as recognizable. Inside, it gets back to its spot, and it watches as the one in front of it gets sort of grabbed by another lens unit. Its back, the back of the head is popped off, it doesn't fight back, and a USB stick is sort of shoved into there, rather roughly. It seems to glitch out, sparks doesn't seem to react well with its systems, and then it stops and freezes and goes back into position. Its head twitching. The other lens unit pulls out the USB stick and walks away and goes into the corner, taking the place of the first one that you all investigated. The glitchy one that was with the rest of the recusants that had been separated due to working in military stuff.
Okay. Alright, so now if you pay attention to that one, you have a lens unit putting a USB into another lens unit. Right? Very shoddy job, like it was just forced to do it. Okay? Now, we're going to watch the lens unit that got the USB forced into it and see what he was doing to the day. So it's this one. So this is the one that got the lens unit that jammed the USB one in.
Do any of these have red eyes?
The one that received the jamming?
Or are these all blue eyes?
Not yet, I'll show you. If you listen, I have an idea of what's going on here.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The one that received the jamming was doing some other relatively rote work, some security work elsewhere. Once again, easy to skip through as it's just a bunch of the same colors repeated. However, it goes into where it you found it, basically the corner in the warehouse. The other lens unit comes up, it jams the USB stick into the back of the head, and the camera cuts out.
Okay, so now, the one that was doing the jamming of the other USB, the other lens units. Now this is where the red one comes in. So, the one that was putting the USB sticks in, what I'm thinking here, it was given a code, a command. And it'll be this one on the bottom left. This is where I saw the van. So this is the van, and the one that's getting infected.
Good. This lens unit was working some form of military, you can tell by the darker colors and the kind of weapons it's holding, doing some form of pacing back and forth. At some time during its shift, you can see that a van rolls up armored with the Hagenworks logo upon the side. It pops open, and there is the red-eyed lens unit. It comes out itself, goes up, and is easily able to take off the back head plate of the lens unit and jam the USB inside. And in similar fashion, the camera goes out.
Okay. So we have an active rogue lens unit, maybe controlled by someone, actively taking over other lens units.
That is able to command these other lens units to infect the other lenses. But what I'm guessing is that the virus was too, as you know, as RG said, weak from that far away. Guessing? Like, do you think they have to be close to it?
See, you can use viruses for a lot of things, even lower level ones. It more or less meant to cause a system to activate a function in retaliation, which then can be used kind of like a ladder or stepping stones to progress through a system to get to what you're actually after. There's also the chance that we need to inspect the virus more. We need to know what the hell it was putting on these things. Maybe if we can figure out what kind of basic bare bones one they were using, it could lead us towards what program they were trying to alter or change.
I can check the virus here, but that means that I have to open it. And put code into it and all that shit.
This computer's...
It's not connected to
not
anything,
connected
right?
to that. Yeah, it's not connected to those. And that one computer's separate too, so if you want to use that one, you can use that one too. I would definitely
so this has
not
the
connect
portal
it to
stuff
those.
on it, so I'm not using it. I'm not using this one, because I turned the... Which one is it? The one over there?
That one in the corner is disconnected from everything.
Ooh, a baby. Okay. Okay.
Boy, a lot of this goes over my head, so I'm hoping it all makes all the sense to you guys. But I'm getting
Okay, so
into
all I ask during this, let me focus as much as I can, okay?
Okay.
Because this is the virus, and viruses, even if they are weak, they can still do a lot of fucking damage. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Going to open the file. That. He has given her.
Hacking music.
Put it through the safe. He's going to move very slowly with this.
Don't hackers type faster?
I want to be careful and make sure I can focus on all the code that I see.
Alright, sorry. I've only seen the movies.
You're fine. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. I am opening it now. It should be under a safe firewall. It shouldn't be able to get to any of this, but I'm gonna let you know now, Skipper, that I'm okay with whatever you do to my character. Alright, and she is opening it. I'm going to read over the code as fast as I can, or even if I can, to see anything that is noticeable, maybe anything that pertains to what we just did, names. Anything you want me to look for, Virgie?
Specifically, we need to see what kind of functions this thing is trying to either activate or replicate.
Alright.
It's gotta be something.
Okay. And I'm typing all of these in. Alright, whenever you're ready, Skipper, you can give me anything you want. Or don't. That's cool too.
So once again, this code is relatively rudimentary. Again, either something's happening here, or these things are built like absolute fucking garbage. And as you look through the code, you're starting to lean towards something's going on here. without the lens unit here to react to it, you're not entirely certain what's going on perfectly. However, there is a weird string of letters and numbers and stuff, and there's nothing within the code to not necessarily decode it or anything like that. But it seems to be after that sort of string, it then sort of acts like, ah yes, I have administrative access, do this, that, and this. And it seems like that worked. So that suggests something odd is happening here. Which, with that, it then grants itself administrative access to edit it, edit the list of people that have control over the lens unit, basically have administrative control, delete Maro's name, and then replace it with the lens unit's ID. I don't remember exactly which lens unit this code came from, but it would have that part of the lens unit's ID in it, and the rest would be basically censored.
What the fuck? Will you look at this, RG? Will you look at this?
No, but I still breathe, Hansky.
No, I'm saying that usually there's wind and like code flying through the air.
It's giving itself administrative access. And then it erases anybody who can fucking control it from where Optikos. And then it
Negative
replaces it with
543. That's the same string of dialogue. Because then you put them all together and it gives you... What? You don't... Why would... Okay, fuck, this might not be Optikos.
Oh, so they're not pulling the wool over our
Well,
eyes and trying to...
Maybe. But this doesn't make sense. If it was Optikos, this wouldn't be anything. This would basically be like a red herring meant to just kind of confuse us. You know, nothing special. This is literally synth units giving each other authorization to one specific unit or person. They're literally changing who their core, I'm trying to remember the name.
Marla.
Well, yeah, I mean, who their domain. There you go. Their domain user.
I'm giving it to this one, this code. This name.
See, but this is the confusing part. The name that's being used is a string of code that if you put together into any unit, it'll give you their serial number. You don't think these things are alive, do you?
One of them... The
Let me try
red-eyed
something.
one.
I'm going to take this code.
Maybe?
And I'm going to search.
I can give you the full string
virus.
if you want.
Could
Hold
also
on, I'm
be
going to search the virus for
a
this
competitor of Optikos trying to sabotage their new
to
product.
see if it pops up anywhere else in the virus besides the administrative access that is granted to it.
It does not
Like-
pop up anywhere else. When you type it in, it just, if you cordon it off in section, it will just give you the numbers that you already have within that specific virus.
It doesn't exist anywhere,
kind of just
anywhere else
control
inside of the virus.
This is... A lot of things aren't exactly adding up. But also, it's digging even deeper into a hole. So we've got... They're not even counting their own units. Kind of dodging around the question. They're letting these units just sit around, not even really caring if they're under control of anything else. But then
as
on
far as
top of that, we've got.
I think they were in storage.
As far as you know,
They're in
yeah.
Temporary storage from Optikos.
Well, yeah, but you count the units in your storage, or you have workers do it. And the way they spoke of literally nothing more than precision. Yet they had units there that were damaged, and they couldn't even tell us that. We had to find that. Followed by this. Why would they do that to their own units? That just doesn't make any sense. And if it was a competitor, maybe. But
there's a code within the
why-
code that you have. Let me see it.
Oh, I could just tell you it.
Okay. Go
Or
ahead.
type it in if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
L3NS -54321056988X.
Once again, a sort of Control F finds the section of numbers that exists within the code that survived from this particular unit.
If this was a competitor, why wouldn't they have just gone after all of the units? Or even better, just destroyed them.
Well, if it's a competitor, then they already have a unit they wanted. Or it could be a rogue lens unit.
That's what I'm thinking makes more sense.
That is
Yeah.
wanting. This is bullshit. Like, family back, he's, like, I'll set them all free type shit. And maybe they think Peep can help or something. I don't know.
I don't understand what Pete has to do with any of it.
Neither do I. I didn't even see any footage of him.
The only thing I can think is.
Okay, I'm turning this virus off. It's
Sorry,
start eating.
Manufactured by a corporation called, I think, was. Void? I saw an advertisement for them.
Wait, who?
A big. Let me look. Saw an advertisement on Metagram the other day.
Optikos was saying.
Yeah, I saw something similar as well on Metagram.
They were saying people were going after this void or something like that. I can't remember. Hold on.
You scroll up to when everyone was yelling about where Keith is.
Optikos said to me, however, I'd like to know why I'm being indicted in Metagram's favorite witch hunt. What's the evidence? Then I will happily help pick through lens units, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Okay. I have heard of many problems that analyst from Void has faced due to assumptions. 2 people attacked him, 1 bugged the place. Detective Terrorist is terrible at spying, by the way, they said. Greatly appreciated. So, Void... Other people have information on Void, I guess, and they're investigating them? And you're saying...
My assumption, if we're either going by this other company or Rogue Lens Unit, they are trying to impede Optikos' success. They were discussing, does this deal or no? And Pete goes missing after they start talking with each other in public. That is crack theory, though. I am entirely guessing.
It might not be a bad idea to... I don't know. I don't really know this other company, Void.
I've heard they're...
I don't know anything about them at all. They're recent. at least public-wise. So
And they
I haven't
made
seen
Peep?
advertisement. I'm
Yeah,
fairly certain. I have a copy of Peep's blueprints. Has a logo on it. And
I didn't know he was crafted by a
their boss
corporation.
has that, their boss has that same logo on his back. Assuming he's the boss.
So, Amsky's gonna bing Void and see if he can see a picture of him.
Yeah, the white coat one who keeps teleporting around.
Oh, that'd be up to Peep.
That is the boss.
Too much of this information is too fresh. We don't have anything that links together properly. So we know Peep was made by a corporation, Void. Apparently, I think you said whenever who started talking, he vanished?
Whenever Optikos and this analyst, I remember them distinctly coming down to the meat rack and talking business.
This analyst, who?
Analyst
His name is Analyst.
He is a very tall, spooky person. Big trench coat. They look like they are...
Actually, one thing I can assist with, because it is public knowledge, is that there are Void advertisements on Metagram.
Okay, so these two start talking, and then Peep goes vanished. The only evidence of anything that we have is there is a red lens unit, or red-eyed lens unit, followed by this weird virus that's being spread by other lens units to each other, changing who the domain user is. Where do we go from here exactly? I can't...
Look, there's multiple groups working on this. We don't exactly have to figure it out right away, but we've figured out things, connected things. Also, we can look at more warehouses if we need to.
Understood. Hey, Curry, do you know if anyone's discovered where the kidnapping happened yet?
That's what I wanted to try. I wanted to ask Rogue if they could track maybe the last location of his phone.
Hold on. I have footage of it. Let me see
Yeah,
if
like that.
it says any locations.
I could do some more scans on the cameras too to see what locations there are in as well. You can easily move it around.
I think we also have Peep's phone.
Hints.
I'm gonna be real. I gave Cupcake the phone, and it's in space now. So we're gonna have to talk to other people investigating this. I was like, "Yo, Toronto, watch."
Cupcake in space?
No, Cupcake's not in space. He gave it to one of Peep's friends. I was wanting to look into the phone, but now it's gone. So.
Why didn't he get...
Space is like on a space station, or like someone?
It's
voided
with
in
someone named Phoenix or something. I think.
Understood. I was worried for a moment.
Alright, well how about we have Cupcake bring the phone here so Arden can start looking into the information and then we can work from there.
Yeah.
Have our people here.
I'm gonna start looking at the cameras too to look for certain little hints about maybe where the location is where the red lens was. Might be some.
Also, if I can say, those Optikos units, the lens units, those things are so easy to manipulate and mangle with. A lot of open wires towards the center. The head latches are easy to pop open.
To my knowledge, they are a meant for like discount, bargain bin, meant to be cheap, easy to purchase.
Mass produced, I assume.
Looking right at the
That is the word. Unlike something like a C41
You're
unit
able to
like
catch a
Skipper,
few of the
which is very
people off of
expensive,
the license plate
than for rich
and so
types.
on.
Okay, anything in the street? Like, is there any building that looks familiar, or is there a certain tree that looks familiar?
It is a fear, at least in the footage.
Maybe a sewer that has a number on it, because that also works as well.
What would happen if the virus was used on?
No, it looks relatively like the Versus Sphere, which is
Versus
shitty,
Sphere,
and like
okay.
somebody used cement, like a landlord uses paint across
Alright.
everything.
Okay.
But this looked to be
just to-
relatively like a drive-by.
So
telling you.
the other
So
skipper
this might be
unit, I'm
confrontation anyway.
taking care of them right now. They
And
go by the
the-
name Chickadee.
And the first,
I'd be
three letters
curious,
of the
what would happen if the virus was
XLR?
used on, like...
Yep.
I wouldn't. Don't worry. I
I got a
wouldn't.
license plate number.
But
First three. XLR.
For the truck?
I can chart XLR for the first three letters. So
Wait, for the truck or another car so you
I
can
got-
pinpoint the location?
it's for the van where the red lens came out of.
Okay.
I'm going to do my best here.
XLR.
And this is gonna be forever. Watch
Also
this. You want to
another
see how many
stupid
people in Saphira own vans with the license plate that start with XLR? Watch
Yeah,
this.
it's gonna be bad.
Give me a number. Show me how many people pop up.
1 second. 1,000.
There's 1,000 people right there to look at. Not too bad, to be honest. But
Hold on. We can
Wait, what-
we can
what-
chop
what's
that
color?
down a good...
yeah,
So, it's a red... Do we know what kind of van? Like, manufacturer?
okay, so it's a black van. Is it? Can I see any sign of manufacturer?
There's
It's,
the Ironworks logo upon the side.
yeah.
Ironworks logo up on the side. Okay, so
Okay.
that's something I can look up.
Optikos.
Okay, so we have a black van.
The maximum possible value we have
XLR.
Ironworks logo on the side. 76 for license plates.
Enter. How many do I
Optikos.
Just
have?
thinking about it. This is a lot of high-tech
Got
stuff
10
in here
results.
for staying above a bar.
I got it down to 10.
There's
Hey,
a very
there we go.
long history with this place.
Now,
Okay.
are any of those people
Fair.
tied to any corporations?
Our previous head of security, Venus, brought all this in from work.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the first one. Look for, try my best to, since like these things are typically like for police officers and stuff. Like these things are like people that can only really use this to look at. So this is a very finicky website that Arden is using off of hers. So it might not give her everything. So the first one, she's going to check and see if it's owned by a megacorp.
Yes.
Okay. What is the first one owned by? You gonna make
The
something
first
up
one
yours.
is the first one is owned by Panoptic Research Laboratory.
That one's wrong. So the first one is owned by a Panoptis Research Laboratory. Sound like anything that I'll put in the
An
thing.
optic? Doesn't sound too.
Okay. Second one.
Second one is
By
owned
Crypto.
by Briarios Funtime Emporium.
A Fun Time Emporium.
Nice.
All right. Next.
To be subsidiary of Optikos.
Wait, what?
You say Funtime? You mean Briarios Funtime Emporium?
Yes.
Yeah.
They
But
are owned by Optikos.
Optikos said
Oh.
that they do make deals with this what the company is, Higer or whatever, military company. They rent things from them frequently, if I recall.
Oh.
Bless you.
I got cork all
Bless.
over my hands. Thank you.
Corporal.
Okay. Cool. What's the next one?
The next one is a direct Optikos Industries ownership.
Ooh, this is directly owned by the Optikos industry.
There's really bad grenades in it.
Hmm.
But it also has
Right.
Yeah, writing that one down.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. How many was that so far? This is fifth one, right?
I think we are going on to Fourth?
Say that one more time. Fourth. Okay.
think
So this is
we're-
the fourth one.
1 second.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, do you mind if I say
the
Emporium
thingy.
Nodes one?
Yes. Feel free to do whatever you'd like with that.
Imperium Metamorphosis is the next one.
Imperium Metamorphosis. Sound familiar to you guys?
That is also related. I believe Morrow ran that company before they had for Mary Optikos.
Okay, I'll write it down just in case. And the fun time thing. Okay, we have 3 on there so far. Next one?
Full time, fun time, run time.
Full time, fun time, run time. Does that sound familiar to anybody? I can't believe I just said that.
If anyone says it,
but I know.
is
No,
that
we're
is
gonna put
that
that
is
in.
that a subsidiary to Optikos?
I am
Oh god.
mostly sure it isn't, but if it was, that would be really funny.
Okay.
Okay.
what's
I
the
don't
next
want to
one?
run, so probably no.
Hasbro.
Hey, look, this one's owned by Hasbro.
Write that one down. I need revenge for getting rid of Bionicles.
Oh no, I saw one in the street.
I'll put the
Companies having
I'll put
I don't care.
parentheses in
Hasbro is part of the
revenge.
problem.
Okay, next one.
Hang on.
One moment. You're good. This is fucking funny.
Sanrio.
Sanrio. Familiar or no?
Wow.
Okay. Not that one. Next one.
The rest seem to be privately owned. Their names are not listed.
Okay. Privately owned. Because I can't look at the privately owned stuff. But, you know. Ooh. Okay, so we have these ones that are. And the Revenge for the Bionicle. So we have the Fun Time one, the, which ones were on here again? I'm gonna have to send me, like, stuff in DM so I
Okay.
can remember all this.
Briareos Funtime Emporium. Optikos
Briareos Fun
Industries,
Time Emporium. Optikos.
And Imperium
And-
Metamorphosis. Are the
Imperium
ones that you wrote down.
Metamorphosis. Alright.
And then Hasbro for Bionicle.
Hasbro for Bionicle Revenge. Yep, these are the ones.
Alright.
These are the ones that have that van.
Alright.
Alright,
there's-
good
No
shit.
streets look familiar, it just looks like the rest of Sophia.
Nice.
Okay.
So we got
Well, I
3
think
leads.
We're a little bit closer, and then we can hand this off to others. Hopefully that also speeds up the process and we get Pete back soon.
I don't know why I didn't think about a van.
Also,
Thinking about looking for the van license plate at first.
We figured it out, right?
Yeah.
we should probably
Alright.
keep looking into the rogue AI, sentient AI,
I mean,
controlled AI.
I can go around Saphira. Sometimes I can get into security cameras that just stick around. I can look.
Look
I
for
doubt it. Doubt I'll
lens
find anything.
units. Okay. Well, either way,
This is probably gonna be one of those things where this thing is probably being smart, or a lot of the things that are left behind feel like they're left behind almost on purpose.
It could be
We'll
fucking with us
I mean,
too.
they-
Because, like, hey, little virus. It can easily just be doing this to put us in a trap to an even bigger virus. Think about it.
This virus was able to give this thing domain control. They could have done anything with it. Yet,
they kidnapped Pete instead.
here we are with all this. Well, still, I mean, they took Peep, but then they went back. And there's still 10 that are missing.
Maybe the 10 are the ones that it was able to get. Like, these are the ones that
Maybe.
actually didn't make it back to us.
Maybe. There is a chance that they just missed this. I did have them cordon off some. Maybe they escaped during that. I don't know.
Maybe. Either way, I think we've funneled out all the information we can get today.
We'll keep digging later. For now, I think we can all relax a little bit. We're a step closer, at least. A small step. But you guys did good.
Yeah.
And I hope when I go missing, you guys can do the same thing for me.
No, we're just gonna leave you missing.
Yeah, well, I've been kidnapped once.
I think I need to make going missing illegal.
Thanks.
Okay. Do it.
Is that computer good with the virus that was on it?
The virus is
wipe
off
it?
of it. I made sure when I put it. You might want to wipe it just in case. It's not that hard. It'll tell you how to do it. Look at
Hit 3 of the buttons and it resets the whole thing. I know.
Yeah. Just
Actually, I
fucking
kicked the
smash
motherboard.
keyboard and it'll reset. What?
I've kicked the motherboard. It reset everything. It was really easy.
I don't think it works like that.
I'm not gonna think about it. It's really not.
Let's not kick my brain.
I accidentally kept skipping the head the other
I know
day.
you try to do it a lot.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I got stuck on something.
Alright, look, great job, guys. I will send you some extra creds. A couple thousand, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I have a tech team that can actually
Very scary.
work
No, it's
on
not
these
that bad.
things.
I basically just, have these little backups of like the core softwares and stuff. And make
Alright,
sure
I'm gonna go
everything else
back up
all
all this
taken care of.
information.
It's not like my memories are being wiped. It's just like these programs and software.
Okay.
Notes. Rogue fucking synths.
I know a really good udon place. Have really good temperature.
Sorry, plugging sounded like something else. I thought you said something about
You wanna
blowing.
go
I have a
to
weird voice. I'm
Noodles with
thinking I
us?
should just get that.
It's fine.
Sure.
It's fine. It's fine.
I need to relax.
Yeah, let's
more.
do it. Alright.
You want any noodles? I'm sure if they are your texture.
Sure.
One rule though, we can't unless you guys need to. We don't have to talk about work. I'm so drained.
No, I'm not talking about no work.
Okay.
The place is called Tempura Tempest, so really nice. I've been there a few times.
Ooh, Tempura Tempest. That's a nice name. Shit.
I know, right? Just made it up. No, it's pretty good.
I just made it up.
It's so nice that like Hamsky is like paying too. Like that's really kind of.
I know,
Bitch,
right?
I'm in debt up to my
Yeah.
eyeballs. I'll pay with
really-
your fucking paychecks from
Alright.
this job. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh my god.
Well,
I ain't even making money from this job. This is looking for an employee that I'm. Okay. Whatever.
We're fine. We'll find them.
I didn't know analysts made peep, if that's real.
I don't know what his position is at his company. I just know that he's related because he has the funny symbol on his back.
I might talk about some of the new tech that's going on. Billboards.
That's
Good information.
Well, the other piece of information is that the case is that apparently,
Almost like
I don't know if that's still true, but
we're gonna
Peep thought that they wanted him back to destroy him.
But it's okay. We'll have fun.
So we're on a
talking, and
timeline.
they can just be even.
Possibly.
Okay, Peep's a
Let's
little
check.
crazy.
I don't
Alright,
know if
maybe
they-
they're not trying to destroy
I don't know
him.
if
Maybe
they
they
made
just
up.
want
I
him
don't
back.
know if they're.
Are we just finding that out? Peep's a little bit kooky. That's crazy.
Look, Optikos.
Crazy.
I'm pretty sure Optikos kidnapped Skip for fucked up reasons. Maybe they did. Maybe this person did the same thing to Peep to get back Tech. Even though that's really fucked up.
The contract buzzes at the mention. Doesn't hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Love me
I
some
almost
fish.
completely forgot. I recently obtained a document on Peep. I can send it to you.
Document. I googled. There's an
Yes,
ad on Metagram for Void.
You know that one really spooky, like, tall construct that teleports around? It has like a big orb
Yes.
head. I convinced them to give me information.
Oh.
Damn, nice.
Alright.
I'll send that to you and you can spread it around. I almost completely forgot. Thank you for
First one through the Udon place wins. I'm the only one who knows where it is.
Work's done.
Fucking
Beep.
cheater. Fucking
Ooh.
Yuri, I need you to know the reason why I was muted for a bit when you first asked, and you were like, "Oh, you can do whatever you want to my character." I was so tempted. I had to hold myself back for several seconds to be like, "It blows up."
It blows up. Come on.